Hello and good evening everyone. My name is Sidhharth and today we are going to present a very interesting QLM session on a very interesting topic with my colleague Akshat Singh, and our topic is digital well-being and AI ethics. He's a very good employee, he works well, he's best employee I think in the organization, but the thing is digitally overloaded. Now let me talk about the digitally overloaded. What is this all about? So people usually have a digitally overwhelming experience when they use OTTs, various platforms like social media, various games like entertainment source. So this digitally overwhelming process releases a dopamine in the mindset that gives you happiness by using too much of mobile phones and using too much of movies and using OTTs platform. But the thing is, if we talk about this digitally loaded situation, this is creating a very difficult thing for everyone. Now, if we talk about some stats, we can see average screen time globally is 6 to 7 hours per day, and also 1/3 of people check every 5 minutes, check their phone in every 5 minutes, and also 50% plus users experience digital eye strain. And the last one is social media overuse linked to anxiety and FOMO. Everyone must be using too much of social media. If we talk about youngsters, they are on Insta, and if we talk about old age people, they use Facebook, and this will definitely creating an anxiety and FOMO. Now, what this cause?
Now, as you all have seen that what the stats shows us. Now let's talk about the consequences this can have. So firstly, this causes a lot of symptoms such as fatigue, insomnia, irritability. Insomnia basically means that causes lack of sleep in adults and people who are exposed to a lot of screen time. Second is WHO recognizes this as a burnout, which is people feel exhausted using too much of smartphones and devices, using too much of screens. Third is post-pandemic. As we all know, after pandemic, we have increased our screen time because of having too much meetings online, work from home, and that has also increased our screen times. Both being screen overload impacts mental focus. It has become like attention. It's hard to give attention during these times when we are distracted by small notifications on our phones or on our laptops. While we work on the chairs. We don't have a correct posture sit that causes neck pain, back pain, and the last would be that excessive screen time, especially in early childhood, can cause negatively impact their attention span. They can have conjunctive like eye. They have conjunctive functions. They can disable their eyes and problem solving ability.
One question time. I would like to ask how much time being you use your mobile phone daily? Between 3 to 4 hours is safe. But if you use mobile from 6 to 9 or 9 plus hours, it will be a dangerous situation for you, which can lead to the situation that we explained you all guys earlier. So some tips from our side. There is a rule, very interesting rule, which is 20-20-20 rule, and you can apply it since from day one. 20 rule says that after every 20 minutes, you take a break for 20 seconds and see some object 20 feet away from you. Every 20 minutes, you have to practice this exercise every day. And also, you can use app blockers to focus somewhere you are doing very important. Like app blockers help us in not disturbing us by giving us various notifications. Like there is a mentality that once notification pops up, I want to check that because if I not check, the train will miss out. So this mentality needs to be changed by giving up some time by using some app blockers.
The next point would be create tech-free zones, like zones where we can't use our mobile phones and we can't use any digital device and we can just sit there in peace. And last would be practice mindfulness. As we all know, our devices have do not disturb mode, which we don't get notification. Pomodoro is a technique we can use. It's a work management or time management technique. So it's like you can assign your work for 25 minutes and set a timer. After 25 minutes, when the timer rings, you can take a 5-minute break, and then after your break is done, you can come back to your work and continue with it. So to the next topic, that is AI ethics. Ethics basically is the practice and study of how an artificial intelligence system should behave. How should it be fair? It should be safe and it should be friendly towards the society and towards the human. I think all of you must have heard about the Ghibli art. So I want to ask one question: how many of you found it amusing?
And that Ghibli art was the fact that AI can track you without knowing, and also the face recognition was in process during that Ghibli art making. Also, you can check your ChatGPT history. The photo you have sent and you got is still available in that history. So you need to delete that. Also, the ChatGPT manipulation is not at all impossible because I myself, as a tech and data intern, is implementing ChatGPT everywhere, and the manipulation of ChatGPT is very simple.
Some tips that we should, consider before using AI or by using AI is first that never share your sensitive information. It's all over the internet that never share information. Use privacy or friendly browsers and tools, that is, for example, DuckDuckGo, Firefox, and Brave. Always delete the history in ChatGPT, and not just in ChatGPT, in any AI tools you use. They have the history saved. And the file would be avoid disclosing sensitive or confidential company details, including personal information about employees, vendors, or AI services.
Let AI think for you, use it to think for you.